Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are renovating the 2B Jasmine Suites apartment, and I'll be fairly honest with you guys, I've never played a sim or even remodeled, redecorated, redesigned anything in this lot before, and the one across obviously. So I actually really enjoyed doing this. I don't know why I've never played a sim on this lot before, or the one across, or even thought of, you know, redesigning or oh my, we're starting already. But anyway, I don't know why I never thought of redesigning or redecorating this space, but I love it, so I'm definitely gonna do I'm sorry. We are definitely gonna do the other apartment further down the road, so we shall see. I did want to make an L-shape couch in this space, but I don't know, it didn't quite work for me. I did end up moving the couch, the armchair, and the TV stand to the other wall. The kitchen is pretty much set there. I think I moved the living or sitting area quite a number of times, if I remember right, or did I just leave it there? I think I may have just left it there. But anyway, the color scheme for this apartment was, I would say, like neutral-ish colors. I don't quite remember, or maybe it was just for this area where it was like the light woods, the white, the gray, which I really love. I wish I could do more white in my personal home, but because we do have a little puppy, it doesn't make sense to have white. Like for me personally, at least, I would rather have darker colors just in case she's like dirty from the outside or whatever. At least with grays, it hides the dirt if ever. But I am very particular about wiping my dog's paws after, you know, a walk outside or anything like that. Even when she, you know, does her little business, I do wipe her down also. My husband thinks it's a little weird, but anyway, so this is pretty much the layout for the apartment. It can be 2 bedrooms, but I feel like you guys know me so well at this point that a lot of my builds is just for a single sim. So this sim, I imagined her as kind of like a beauty influencer. So the second bedroom does end up becoming her office space. And I feel like I should do more family homes instead of just, you know, homes meant for maybe single sims or whatever, but I'll try my best to do a family home, maybe in another build. But lately I've been, I don't know, I just like having home offices, and a lot of the times the builds I make just don't quite have that space. I don't know, that's just me making excuses. But with this one, I did clutter it up a little bit, not too much. I feel like I could have done a little better, which I do find myself saying a lot lately. I think depending on how long it takes me, I do get a little lazy towards the end, and I'm sorry. But I do switch the bed. I squeezed in the vanity still. What bed did I end up using? I think I ended up using like my favorite bed, which is, I do like this one too, the futon, but there we go. So I end up using that one instead. And it is my favorite bed right now. Like, I feel like it's just the most, it's simple, it's classy, and I like the colors that it comes with. Other beds, like, they do have nice colors too, but everything else, like, I just don't like seeing patterns as much unless it fits with the build, you know? But anyway, I think what I did with the bedroom was like the purple or violet is the accent color for her space, but pretty much everything else is like white. I like how her office space did come out, like in terms of how it looks. In the actual game though, I do change things up a little bit. I did add a piano for my sim, and what else did I add? I don't quite remember what else I added, but I did add a piano in the hall, which you don't see in this build, and unfortunately when I uploaded it into the gallery as well, the piano wasn't part of it, or the keyboard, I'm sorry. But yeah, I did add it into the hallway and it fits. So maybe when we furnish this place or further along the video when everything's kind of more put together, I'll show you where I put that keyboard. And again, I did make a little nook for my washing machine and dryer because again, I love being able to do laundry in The Sims. I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's more realistic and I like that. I probably could have stacked them, but I figured I have the space in this hallway. Might as well, you know, not stack them. I could have used rather a bigger dining table, I feel like. But what I did instead was I added stools on that island counter. My sim doesn't automatically sit on there, and I don't know if she can. I haven't checked if she can. She goes straight for the dining table, so let me know if that works. Or maybe you can push the sofa a little further forward or closer to the TV for it to work. I'm sorry, I didn't really check everything, but everything else works except for the stools. I didn't get to quite, you know, play with that or check it. This build did not take me as long as I thought it would. I've been uploading screenshots of my builds onto my Facebook, my personal Facebook, and I did have a cousin asking about how long certain builds take me, or how long my builds in general take me. And I remembered when I first started, I did do a family home, which is on the channel too, so you can check that, but it is a very long video, and I'm sorry, it was almost like an hour. It was like 53 minutes, and oh god, I don't know what I was thinking, why I didn't speed it up faster, but now I know better. So any long builds I have in the future, they will be sped up quite like this already. I feel like back when I first started, the speed I was going at a slower speed, like in terms of how fast I was making the video go, it was a lot slower back when I first started, but lately I've just like sped it up a bit more. So if it does make you a little dizzy, I'm sorry, but I just did not want to have a video that long again. Granted, that family home in real time, it took me maybe 5 hours. I literally was sitting on my butt for 4 or 5 hours making that house, and that's probably why I'm also so turned off from making family homes. But I do want to do something else instead of single person's home or apartment or anything like that, but right now that's kind of what I like, so we shall see. I really am hoping that I get over my fear of making bigger houses, or rather homes that house families instead of just one person. And as usual in this build, you see a lot of plants over the place. I think the one place I didn't put was the bedroom. No, I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I put at least 1, maybe 2 potted plants in the bedroom. I really like how the kitchen turned out looking. I really love these counters from Jungle Adventure. I love them so much. I wish the how do you say it, the island counters, I guess, or the counters where you can sit on. I wish the drawers, I'm sorry, were on the other side instead of where they are, but whatever, I still like them. I feel like they work with builds where you're trying to make them look a little more rustic, but they also work with builds that are a little more modern. It's just the way they look, you know, it's just very neat, very clean, and I like that. I really wish we had a bit more rug selections too. I don't know if it's just me being very picky, but a lot of the rugs I'm just like, ugh, like why? I just want more plain rugs, kind of like that furry one that I use a lot, and kind of like the one that I have in the kitchen right now. All the other stuff, I'm just not fond of the pattern or like the colors. I just want something plain. You know, when, like, I personally will use a carpet not to take away attention from whatever else I have in the room, but just to kind of warm the space up, you know, make it a little more homey. So I do wish we had carpets that weren't too busy, I guess. I probably just haven't been looking a lot and always just divert back to what I like to use, so I will take a closer look next time. Now that I'm thinking about it, I definitely should. I also wish we had a bit more curtains to choose from. I just finished I guess that you could say it's like a tiny home build, and I was struggling with the curtains. Like, I just could not figure out what freaking curtains to use, and it frustrated me so much that I was quite tempted to just not even bother. But I was like, no, I have to put freaking curtains on this, even though in Sims it doesn't really matter. But yeah, no, I was just that frustrated. What else? I think we're almost done with this build. This is probably one of the quickest videos I've done in a while, so yay! And I was super excited when I was cutting stuff out and editing them and speeding up, obviously, the speed of the video, and I saw how long it was. I'm like, oh, finally something less than 20 minutes. So I'm hoping for more builds that don't take that long. And again, I promise you I will never post a video. Okay, I'm sorry. I promise I will never post a video that's pretty much an hour long. Again, ever. I won't do that. It was painful for me. It was probably painful for you guys too if you watched it, and I would not blame you for skipping ahead to the last few minutes. So here we are in the office space. I wanted to make the backdrop for, you know, the area behind her chair pretty nice to look at, because I feel like when she's videoing from her desk, obviously that's what you see, but I also did not want her walls like in front of her to be plain, so I figured sign posters would be kind of cute, even though she's a beauty influencer. I don't know, I was thinking she was kind of like multi-talented. She does like live streaming for like video games, and then obviously she does her YouTube videos too, or what is it called in The Sims? I haven't really messed around with it much. I did for like a day or two, and then I made a sim to be an actress, so I started playing her instead. Like I said, I get sidetracked with a lot of stuff, not just like builds or when I'm decorating, but even the Sims that I play, like I jump around a lot. Sometimes I'll be playing my cop, sometimes I'll be playing the doctor, sometimes I'll just be, you know. But anyway, I didn't quite know what to do in this hallway area, so I figured, you know, a nice console table, obviously, to drop all your stuff when you first come in, or like a place to kind of check yourself one last time before leaving the house. And I thought maybe a sitting area would be nice too. I know I personally, when I'm reading, I never quite sit still. Like I'll move from one place to the next throughout the house, just wherever I was comfortable, wherever I was feeling it. So I figured, why not? And it worked. And I think I just finished up this little laundry area and we are done. Screenshots should be coming up, and I'll even point out where I put the keyboard, but it's right under the paintings across the mirror where I put the keyboard, and it fits perfectly. So, yay! Or I think I moved it from the office space is what I did, to add something else in the office, which I can't remember. But anyway, this build has been up on the gallery for quite some time now, so feel free to download it. Let me know how you feel about it, if you like it, if you don't. Let me know what future builds you'd like to see, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I really do appreciate you guys for listening to me ramble on and on. Bye.